Cool.
Okay.
This was excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What should we use for bond amount?
You should use, it needs to be greater than 1.
Oh, okay.
It's fairly arbitrary right now, but what you'll notice is when you put your bond amount in, so let's say like I chose 515.
Okay.
Is my bond amount, and after I was bonded, the fee for bonding was less 1. So then I look up, I can see 514, for example, in the hash of that block that I just looked at. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think so.
It costs a unit of 1 to bond in our funny money world.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey there.
I just did my forward deploy. Have you proposed a block?
I have not. Let's do that. So as a bonded node, I'm going to propose, and if anyone has proposed to my IP address, then it will propose whatever has been deployed to my node. Okay, and so it created block 391A. Now,
at least it's not crashing now.
well, for the moment.
But it does say no response given since block not found.
Yes, so we are, there's something wrong that's absolutely happening, and it's that it seems to be, we are observing today that people are receiving blocks. So for example, you can see, in that you received, well, here's the deploy I received from Rita, but you will see in your console that you've received a block. But if you went back and onto this side and asked for the block, it would give that error, block not found. Highly frustrating.
Yeah, because then show blocks just keep on showing me the first block, count 1.
Well, it will only ever show you 1 block at a time unless you adjust the depth.
Yeah, but it says block 0.
Okay, so yes, you're clearly,
1.
yeah, exactly. You're clearly not catching up to the block state of the chain.
So Kelly, I ran through the exercise and it was right not to find my public key in that.
Correct.
All the gobbledygook.
All the gobbledygook. Yep. Good times.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm
I was
deploying
wondering
my.
if somebody else has this problem of other people are catching the blocks.
We have not had, so been working with some others this morning, and it seems to be fairly consistent. So I guess that's good news.
Yeah, I can confirm. I'm on the same situation. I'm also stuck at block 0. I don't seem to be catching up either.
Okay.
Great. I don't want to be alone. It's a more difficult situation,
I just added my bond profile, so if you propose another block, I should be bonded, right?
Yes, let's give that a try.
Morning.
Hey there. All right, so let me do a propose.
Okay, I just deployed to you as well.
Okay, fantastic. I'm just proposing. Actually, I can share my screen again. Maybe that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so block A, F as in Frank, E, 2E. Created. I'll throw that in the chat window here if I can find the chat window. All right, while that is happening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you all for joining. We are about 5 minutes away from our official start time, but we did kick off a little early this morning as people were ready. So the worksheet for today, I'm going to throw the link in the chat. This is today's worksheet. It will give you everything you need to know. It will point to where you can find the installation packages, whether you're working from Docker or binary. It will point you to the bootstrap that we are using for today. It is imperative that if you have run Node previously, that you have cleared up your data directory, you have removed the previous versions of our node, and after you install the new packages today, you will be running our node, and the hash of that starts with E747F90. That is today's version of our node that we are using. Very, very important that we all use the same version. The worksheet also includes instructions for the validating process that we will go through to attempt to bond you to the network as validators. We do know there are some known issues that we are already experiencing this morning related to being able to catch up with the block state, meaning that one of the issues that we're seeing is that you might show that you have received a block, but then when you go to show blocks, it will give you an error that you in fact have not, or that it can't find that particular block. So we're going to try and suss some of that out as we get started. So for the next few minutes, if you are currently installing our node, getting ready, ready here means that you have installed the new version, you are connected to the bootstrap, and then you're ready to take next steps I guess the first thing we should do, Meta, is probably just see if we can catch people up to the state of the blockchain. Because that's so far not working this morning.
It's not working?
Nope.
And we confirm the hash has Kent's fixing it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Quick
let's
question.
see. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So Kelly, I just did show block of your last block, and I'm getting that it does not find it.
Okay.
Since you proposed a block after I did my forward.row,
Mhm.
and then I didn't check on that block, but then I did my bonding deploy. Will that be a problem if
No.
the block didn't happen in between the forward and the deploy of the forward and the deploy of the bond?
No, because I saw it. Like we saw your deploy. My node saw it, and then I
Okay.
proposed with it. So it does exist in a block. Unfortunately, your node is not seeing that block, or doesn't agree that it's there.
Okay.
Karen, do you have more than just block 0? I was in a similar situation to you and didn't receive any blocks except my own block 0.
How can I search for that? Just show blocks?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just do that.
Kelly,
Yeah.
this week we deploy the forward file first and wait for a block to be proposed, and then we deploy another, right?
Correct.
Last week last week is different. We deployed we deployed those two files and then wait for a block to be proposed. It's different, right?
No, that process is the same.
Oh,
So it's you deploy that first contract and wait for a block to be proposed,
okay.
and then deploy the second contract and wait for a block to be proposed.
Yeah, I show block 0. I'm receiving one block, but that must be the approved block.
Yeah, that would be the one you received at a connection to the bootstrap. Do you see your node asking for blocks? Like, is it asking for?
It's requesting. Is that what you mean?
Okay. Yeah.
mean-
Yes.
I'm receiving requests for.
Okay. So others are asking for.
Kelly, I just deploy my forward.
Okay.
Right? So,
Okay, got it.
Any ideas or suggestions to people that don't get blocks, like restarting or changing some parameters or something like that?
Yeah, I'm also on block 0.
Interesting. Nobody's even gotten
Yeah,
it.
I don't seem to have the block that I suspect that my bonding file would have entered.
What block is that?
Yeah.
What block is
so
that,
that's
Jake? Let me look.
BC9.
BC9. Okay.
I can throw it in the chat too. Do you want me to paste in my my public key as well?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Okay.
Okay. So let me show this. Let's see if we can we can see in this block that Jake is bonded even though Jake can't see. So, oh,
Oh,
I can't find it.
that's weird. You produced that block like
I did.
Oh, but it's 50C.
Oh wait, 50C.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, it's correct. Never mind. I thought we had a typo. I thought I had made a typo.
Okay, well let's try this. Let's just see if we can find it on the. Clearly produced that one, didn't we?
Yeah, think so.
You're sure about the block hash?
Yeah, pretty sure. I got it from your screen, actually. See right here, right under count 1.
Yeah.
There's our node propose, response success block BC9 for B. Wait, did I get it wrong?
BC94.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm missing numbers.
Okay, B.
We don't have that problem in Italy. It's not one.
And I'll
Okay,
try
there we go.
up that block
All right.
myself.
I definitely can show that block.
Well, that's good.
Look for your, I see I've got your public key in the chat. Let me look for your public key. Yep, there it is.
Oh, cool. So I don't seem to be able to pull up that block. Could you just paste it into the chat so we can make certain that it's not
Paste the entirety of this?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. I meant just the block hash.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. This sounds like a horrible idea, Jake. But I'll help. Let's see. What was that block hash? It is.
I'm just wondering if I had made, like a second typo or something.
Let's see. How can I find it? The tuple space is too big for me to go back up to the top and find the block hash. So I did find it on BC.
Type it into head and it'll show you the first couple lines.
Say it again.
If you pipe that into head, it'll show you the first, I think, 10 lines.
I have no idea what piping into head means.
Okay, I'll put something in the. Hang on a sec.
Okay. Thank you. Learning new things. Fun times. Oops. What did we say it was? BC9, BC49.
You might not want the literal angle bracket.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then what does head mean?
The head of the file as opposed to like the tail.
Oh, interesting.
Would give you.
I got the wrong block hash. What was it? BC. Oh, this one. Okay.
Oh no, it still gave everything.
That was like tubal space vomit, but here we go. Here it is. Is that what you wanted, Jake?
Oh no, I just wanted you to paste in the block hash because
Okay.
I think maybe I'm making another typo.
Okay, here's the block. Here's the entirety of that block hash. And it does contain, let's just validate again, that it does in fact contain your public key. Yep.
Okay. And I'll try and I'm going to show block it.
Okay.
No, I'm unable to find that block. I wonder what happens when I show blocks.
Yeah, I can't find
I
that
bet
block
you get
either.
block 0. I bet you.
You have to look for the depth too. Put in the depth.
I am at block 0. Depth?
He has no depth because his node never got any of the other blocks. Not only the blocks that when he requested them, his node didn't actually take them on.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was observing. That's what I was wanting to get fixed. It looks like that bug fix is not in. Let me just validate the commit. Do we check the commit hash real quickly and make sure we have?
Well, Tom took it from dev after Kent's PR went in by about at least 5 hours.
Kelly, can you propose?
I can.
Yeah.
That's something I can do.
Yeah, it's in there. Okay.
I know Michael's up. Do you want?
I pinged him. Just give me a
Okay.
second here. Let me just. He said he recommended something. What did he recommend?
It's in the
I'm
developer.
looking on the developer, or is it node testing?
Developer. I
Or
mean,
dev-
the-
or gen
our
dev.
yeah. There you go.
Bam! Errors again. All over. Same one that Joshi pasted
Okay.
into Discord.
Okay.
So
Right,
just to
let's
be
see.
sure, we're using the testing bootstrap.
We are using the testing bootstrap. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see if Will's key is in this block. Yep, I got his bonding forwarder. I see his bonding.
So I am bonded,
Yep,
but I run so blocks. I only have 0.
that's right.
Okay.
I wonder what happens if you try to propose.
I try to propose. So I have to deploy a file first.
Yeah,
and then
correct.
Any file?
Any file. I'm just
Okay.
curious if it works. I mean, I can tell you on my side you are bonded. I'm wondering if your node feels the same.
Okay.
Your node feels the same.
Moving from science to feelings now.
See what their mood is.
Right. How's it going?
Has anybody seen a NetEase server handler on stream error?
Yes, there have been 3 reports of that today.
Okay. I'm seeing that. I am requesting blocks. I believe my node is already bonded though. So let me just check something. Okay.
Meta, if yours is already bonded, do you mean because you were in Genesis block or because you did this process somehow?
No, I was in this node of mine. This ID is in Genesis.
Okay.
And mine was too. So that's
Yours was too.
Yeah. Nobody has successfully bonded and caught up to the blockchain today.
I tried to deploy. It says error Casper instance not available.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not getting blocks. Kelly, can you propose again to see?
Yep.
Because I'm playing with parameters just to see.
Okay. All right. I propose created this block.
So my node is receiving blocks and requesting blocks.
But if you ask to show that hash, you don't have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kelly, in your nodes logs, are there any blocks that are there any block messages that you're seeing that no response sent because block was not found? No response given because block was not found.
Yeah, so it seems for me that if I start the node with the parameter thread both sides, I get the error that Joshi pasted, one like stream error, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But instead, if I remove that parameter, I end up with the missing blocks that then are not able to be received. But I don't get the Java stuck, the stuck trace.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense in a way that.
I only have the initialized protocol handshake to Arnold cha-cha-cha.
Right.
Log, no other logs. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so, Meta, to your question, no, I have not seen that message. So I started up this node as soon as we updated the bootstrap. As soon as Tom created the updated bootstrap, I joined and I started creating a blockchain and had about 10 blocks before I started playing with Paolo, and he started getting errors. But I'm not requesting and saying that it's not found.
Let me try something. Hold on, I'm gonna shut my node down. One moment, please.
I'll type to Michael. Ooh, deploys.
Okay, what the interesting thing is I'm getting received requests for blocks. Oh, stupid frame error. Okay, hold on. So the thing that is different is you didn't propose a block, right?
Who?
Nobody proposed a block. You didn't, I mean, you're the only other bonded validator.
Yeah, correct.
So I received block 14.
Mm-hmm.
I received block 17, received block 24.
But if you went and looked for those blocks and show blocks, you would see block not found.
No, yeah, I know that. But the interesting thing is before you'd have to propose before doing any of that, right?
Well, I've been proposing.
No, even since I started up my node just now?
Yeah, I just proposed.
Okay. Requested missing block AF E2C. What is the hash of the first block you proposed, Kelly?
Oh, I think I can figure this out.
Maybe
No.
you wrote it on Discord.
I have no idea.
So do show blocks and do D-D, and then whatever the block numbers is 26, go all the way down.
Dash
and
D.
then it's dash D and do 26 in show blocks.
Oh.
And then get me the first block after Genesis, after the Genesis block.
This will be.
I think it was, yours was one of the first ones. Oh, I put it there. Okay, this is one of the, this may be the first one I did. And it's coming into the chat window here. I believe that's one of. So did I do that D command incorrectly?
You might have, because I'm hearing it's block number 12 and that's the parent hash. That would make it block number 11. We were looking for block number 2.
Okay, so if I do our node show blocks dash D and then the number 2, I should get it?
No, you need number 26. I think we're at block number 26 right now, right? What block number are you sending around right now?
I thought I sent 21 most recently.
21?
But that command doesn't work. It just says
You don't
access
have to add
No space after the dash D.
Yeah, it's dash D in the number.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. All righty.
So
you're
go,
looking for block number 2?
Yes.
think it's
No, you're
26.
going the other way. Go the
Oh.
other way. It starts at the
I don't have
bottom.
block number 2.
You have to go down deeper then. That's why I think it's 26. You got block number 5. You have to go 26.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw block number 26 run around.
All right. There's number 2.
That's the hash I need. I just need the
Okay.
top part.
Putting it in
It's
the,
the first 6
putting
or
it in the
7.
chat. Oh, okay. Well, you're getting the whole thing.
All right, very well.
What's your block 0?
So I don't have that block, and until I get that block, I won't get the state. Give me the block after that. 779.
779 F7.
779 F7. And I don't have that either. Yeah, so I've gone back. Block 8. 9, 8, 9, 10. And then I hit a bunch of stream errors. Then I got 23, 20, 19, 18, 16. It's attempting to work its way back.
Do you think it just takes time?
15, 21. But it hasn't made its way back to 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's try it again. I think the stream errors might be what's getting in the way with it. Let me see. So I'm getting 26, 17, 14, and then I hit the stream errors. Did anybody hit the stream errors on a particular block?
Yeah, that was like a while ago for me.
Yeah, Paulo and
Yeah, it seems that
Joshi hit it right off.
yeah, when you do, you get a lot of them, so it's difficult to say when it starts.
I only get them in one like chunk, but I seem to get them at the exact same time. So there's a block that it doesn't like, or there's a block that's causing the problem. Let's look and see which one it is.
Could it be block 1?
No, it wouldn't be block 1. It is, oh, well, now I'm getting resource exhausted.
As we all feel.
Yeah, so did anybody else get resource exhausted? And I'm getting it on this block. Can you guys look in your logs and see if this is the block? So grep for that for that block and see if that's what's just before the gRPC error.
Yeah, if I grab it, it's there, this one.
Is that the one that's causing the problem?
Let me see what I can do on the log to find out.
Could somebody post that grep command?
You can just do a command F in the terminal, Ned.
Okay.
Oh my God. Genesis tuple space validation failed. Jeremy, how much resources do you have?
How would I? Leave 8 gigs of RAM.
That shouldn't cause that problem. So Kelly, we need a resource exhausted bug.
All right. I can start spinning that up. I don't have any. Who's going to send me the details?
Rita, you there? I can send you the details, Kelly. Oh, put the ticket in.
Yes,
Rita, can you file that bug for Kelly, please?
Yes,
And
I
then
will.
drop the link in our chat, and then I'll add my tickets to it. Add the ticket to it. I'm going to try again and see if this is the block. If this is the block that causes the problem, Kelly, then what I might have you do is dump the block from your node onto a text file and attach it to the ticket.
Okay.
The resources exhausted ticket?
Yes, please.
Gotcha.
Dump my block. Okay. I gotta learn how to do that.
So if I go back to my logs, this is the line before getting the resource exhausted.
So you got the block and then you.
Yeah,
then,
it's
it was
strange
all
because
over.
it seems that I was receiving blocks
Yeah.
before, but if I do show logs, I'm still blocked on the 0.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know they made that change.
Did you just see Sebastian's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This makes me angry.
Oh.
Hold on, Kelly. I'm going to go hunt something down in GitHub. Thanks, everyone, for being so patient.
No
Sorry
problem.
it's not working correctly.
Building something like this is not easy.
Mm. I don't remember what the command was to change the stream size.
It was like a sprint, 2 sprints ago.
Mm. No, but before, remember, he had a way to switch it.
Oh, yeah, that I don't remember that. I don't remember what the command was.
Just a second. Max message size.
School now.
Max message size. Answer my question. I'm running with of course it's bytes. No, I used this parameter. I think the number might need to be bigger because it's bytes, but I'm going to put this in the chat. No, Sean, you got to see if you have block number 2. That's where we're tripping up. It's not the latest. You need the dependencies in order to build the local DAG. That's the way. That's the problem.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Kelly, can you? Oh wait, here we go.
I'll check, Kyle.
20, no, wait, I got, I'm getting blocks, so this is good. Don't do anything.
I was just going to look at tuple space.
28, 17, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Seven, 6. 6.
Oh, I'm getting
5,
blocks.
4. I'm down to block number 4, 3.
Maybe it just
What
takes
happened?
time.
1.
Oh, but you
Block
didn't get
4.
2.
Block 4 for me.
I got 2.
Oh, you did get 2. Kyle, I don't see that you're bonded yet.
Okay, now it's running. Now it's running. So everybody except Kelly. Everybody except
Kelly,
Kelly.
don't move.
Story of my
The
life.
stream error was probably the problem. So run your node with that max message size with a 1 with a lot of zeros after it. I think this max message size, I sent this across at 732.
Yeah, I just put it back in the chat.
I just started receiving a ton of blocks, and I changed nothing in my setup.
Yeah, same here. I
Weird.
actually left the room and came back and had blocks.
I have blocks as
Pretty
well.
much same here.
Something happened.
Meta, did your change impact everybody?
It
Maybe
could
you started
be.
showing the right blocks to people.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like if it.
Yeah, my blocks are increasing too. I'm up to 4.
Right, Kyle, let me check again.
Those of you that got the stream error, make sure you restart your node and try again.
The blocks are definitely getting bigger.
Kelly, can you propose? Because I'm
Yep.
deploying the forward.
Yep. All right, so I just created block, put it in the chat. Just create block 53B.
I'm going to check and see if
See,
I've got
someone
that.
just deployed a contract.
It seems that block 6 is then again blocking us like he was.
Oh, wait. I got an internal error. Something was an invalid size.
I have 15 blocks. I have block 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm all the way up to block 14. So I don't have everything yet.
Anybody else apart from Meta having passed block 6?
I just have block 6. I don't have past block 6.
Yeah,
I just have block 6 as well.
Oh.
Am I correct that that we began receiving blocks when somebody changed a run command?
Yeah, I was getting stream errors when I started, the gRPC stream errors, and I kept getting it at the same point. So I hypothesized that one of the blocks was too large or there was a problem sending the block. So I changed the max message size to make it very, very large so the entire contents of the block could be sent in a single message. The minute I did that, I was able to get blocks from Kelly.
And so were they.
And so were they. And so, because then my node was able to forward them on. One observation is that the node, you were not proposing at this time, Kelly. So the node booted up and it asked for the state from your node, which is good.
I'm not 100% sure that happened because I was proposing on behalf of someone.
Okay. So I got the stream error again.
I just got the stream error.
I also got a stream error, and
In fact, I got it multiple times.
It seems I'm receiving. Oh, they're not new blocks though. Their blocks have already received.
Okay, so it's bytes, right? It's bytes.
Could I see the stream error, please?
Yeah, here, I'll share my screen.
I'm going to endeavor to change my run command to match what Meta did.
Sure.
So Pavel, we were chugging along here, and I'm a bonded validator chugging along, and then all of a sudden it's the resource exhausted.
Where in the run command do we place the max message?
It could be anywhere. I just stuck it on the end.
Okay.
Kelly, can you paste some of that into the chat?
It's
hold on just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Listen, go ahead, Jeremy.
So Jeremy, you're seeing step. That was part of a contract. You should see about 1,000 instances of step.
Yeah, we need the run command to, if we're going to specify this, to at least be in megs, not in bytes, because now
right,
I have to put a 1 with 7 zeros after it, which is annoying.
So I kind of know, I think, what's happened. So the big blocks, as we have them right now, are already streamed over the network. However, the maximum message size has to take into account not only the block size, but all the, should I call it boilerplate, like all the surrounding, like the envelope surrounding it. And I think I did a buffer for it, but maybe the buffer is not enough for some reason, which I don't understand. But anyways, this definitely just assigned this issue on me, on com, basically on com team. Just assign it to me,
okay,
and I will handle it.
Yeah,
you should just really quickly, that max message size will only give you availability. You can only set a value between 1 megabyte and 10 megabytes. If you try to set anything bigger, it will not complain, but it will just put something in between that range. But nevertheless, you shouldn't see this error. And it's like, yeah, if you could just include, Kelly, the output that you get, this whole stack trace.
Yeah.
Don't miss anything. I kind of know what that is, but still, I still just want to know. And also, question would be, how can I reproduce that? Is there any particular data I should try, or how we can? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, but just to be.
I can tell you the contracts that I deployed and proposed so before we started testing about almost an hour ago, I had a chain of about 12 blocks, and I can tell you what contracts went into those. Some are small and some are large.
Yeah, please include that. I think it's pretty easy fixable, but I just want to be sure because before we. Yeah, one way or the other, I just want to test that it's robust, it's bulletproof.
Okay.
Okay, so I started my node with the new parameter. Can anybody propose so I can get blocks?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I did 1 with 7 zeros after.
It doesn't. It's not. Yeah. Okay. You can do even like 20 zeros. It won't matter.
No, one with 7 zeros is 10 megs.
Oh, okay.
However, I still got the stream error last time around when I did that. One, two, three. So this time I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Everybody else
6.
gets step.
Yeah, that's a big contract. I proposed that one was, I think, block. I don't remember what block that was, but it was early in the process.
Oh, okay. So I had no issues at all getting up to block number 6. Not an issue at all.
So I think I have a hunch that Jake has more than 6 now.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because step was definitely after 6.
And that actually means that I should be bonded now.
Yeah, Tom sees block 14. Or he sees up to block 14.
I got 7, 12.
Oh, good. People are seeing dining philosophers. That was an early one.
8.
If you have proposed.
So it seems like Kent's fix is definitely helping. Okay.
So I've proposed a number of blocks recently. I'll put the most recent one in the chat.
Kelly, I will mute myself now, but
Okay.
could you just include the contracts in the ticket, please? So just
Yes.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are, looks like a fair amount of you are trying to do the bonding, I'm just doing lots of proposing.
I'm not seeing my node. Is anybody seeing their node request? Did anyone see their node request blocks regularly? I'm receiving a request for blocks, but I don't have the blocks yet.
You should be requesting about every 30 seconds because that's at the cadence that I'm proposing. If you're missing blocks.
Let's see, a request a block. Let's see if I get it.
So I'm on block 14 and I just tried proposing and I was able to deploy but not propose. So I guess I am not bonded.
Do you want me to check?
I'm also on block 14, interestingly. And it may have stopped progressing.
Oh.
Well, I've got 42 and 41, 39.
Hey,
So here we
Karen.
go.
Karen, throw your public key in the chat. Let's see if I can.
Okay, let me dig it up.
So if I understood correctly, you have to get the blocks before the one, like
You have to get the dependencies in order to run them. That's right.
Sure.
And then once you get the dependencies, then it will run them all.
Because I can see all the blocks, like the recent one, but not the oldest one. And so show blocks just shows 0.
So you need block number 2. That's what you're looking for, right?
Okay.
Or block number 1. So I only have 9 blocks right now. I've only gotten 9, so I've not been able to sync up to the complete state yet. So if I look at the last block I've got. So the one I want is this block.
Yeah, I rebooted my R node with that message command, and now I'm not getting any blocks.
Yeah, you have to wait for someone to propose.
Proposing about every 30 seconds. I've created 2 blocks in the past minute.
Yeah, I've been
So
running.
that's gonna be Kelly.
This has been running for about 5 minutes now.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
So I have like 32 blocks.
Excellent. How many do I
Not the-
have?
You're
Not
like
the good one.
46.
Well, you don't have block 2. All right, Karen, I'm looking for your key.
So is there a way to try to ask for a particular block? I don't remember.
Oh, to ask the blockchain for it? I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
that would be handy, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Karen, I
because
don't
if
see it.
sometimes you know that you're missing a good one. Maybe I can ask on site to Kelly.
I'm going to try to propose because I know I'm bonded, even though I don't have the full state.
right,
Let's see what
Jeremy.
happens.
Look. Jeremy, yes, you're bonded.
So should I try to bond again, or is it just me
Yeah.
that has I'm not in there caught up to the block that bonded me?
No, that was a fairly recent block, and what we're seeing is that try again.
Hey, number 2, here it is.
Oh, you got number 2. We are a group of impatient
Yeah,
people.
so now I'm block 4.
Okay.
I think I will need 5.
I'm hung on propose. It's been over.
It's taken a long time.
Yeah, and it's been, I usually can get a count of 10, between 10 and 20 after I hit propose and see success. It's usually 10 to 20 seconds, but it's definitely longer now.
So I've got a lot of people asking for blocks from me, and I'm sending them. Oh, no, I can't send them.
Why not?
I don't have the block.
You don't have them. You can't give what you don't have.
For example, I have 47 blocks out of 56, I guess. But
Let's
I'm
see.
blocked on number 4. So it's
You got 2. Come on.
ironic, you know.
All right, I've got 56, and you don't have number 4. One.
Kelly, are you proposing? Because I'm trying to get bonded
Yeah,
again.
I proposed just now. Oh, there's another. Uh-oh. So here,
Getting blocks.
My node will no longer propose meta.
Did you die? You got the unknown?
No, I got there's another propose in progress. I've never successfully come out of this error and been able to propose again. But let's try. Let's try.
And it's the fact that, for instance, I can't propose is because my I'm behind on blocks.
Oh, it worked.
It worked. I'm sorry, say that again.
You
So
recovered from that, huh, Kelly?
I recovered. It's a big day. Everyone, let's celebrate.
So I was able to obviously get bonded, and so even when I try to deploy and propose, I keep getting the unslashable error. So is that only because I'm just behind on blocks and I'm not caught up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so I just did the forward and bond and got
Okay.
success to your node, Kelly. So I just need to wait to catch up. Is that right?
Yes. But let me check. Let's find your key. Let's do that. Uh-oh, my mouse died. Okay, that's
Can someone tell me what block number 10 is? I need the hash of that block.
I can in just a second. I'm stuck in a propose right now.
So I sent block number 10, maybe block number 11 is what I need.
Oh, it's in the chat. Tom just put it there for you.
Okay.
Tom. Propose is taking crazy amounts of time.
Okay, I've got 11 blocks. 9. I got block 10. But my block 10 looks different than your block 10. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if we started a new chain.
Oh. What do you mean
Right.
it looks different? Meaning it has a different hash?
Different hash, yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, fun.
So I'm gonna look for this one here. I still need that block. So
Yeah, Ned, STEP is part of a very large contract that I deployed about an hour and a half ago. It'll end eventually.
Okay.
so I received that block.
Is
And I
it
received
possible
blocks
to get
after it.
twice the same block?
Oh, I hit the stream error again. Oh man, this is annoying. Exception processing message, resource exhausted.
I love that word. All right, I'm looking for Karen's key. Karen, you're bonded. Well done.
Does Karen think she's bonded?
Well, I'm telling her she is because she went through
Yay.
the exercise and I can validate it in block number like 60 or so that I see it. So we have been
No
able
one
to
has
bond. We have been able to bond people, and what that means is they were successfully able to deploy the contracts to my node. I was successfully able to propose blocks containing those contracts to the point where that process completed, and I can look in a block and see that they're bonded. Now they can't see that because they don't have the block. I'll look, Pello.
So in my show blocks, I actually have 2 block 10s, Meta.
Oh.
Yeah, that means we've got an uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the block 10 was the one that I proposed
10 is
on
in
top of
my
block 9.
is in my block. It's just on top of my block 10.
Okay.
I had missed last week. I was trying to use the old testing public key.
Oh, that's not going to work.
I'm getting a lot of stream errors now, which means I'm probably hosed. You know what? I think the STEP contract has done this to us. It's a huge contract, which is
It
fine.
is a huge contract, right? And that
It's
was
okay.
the point. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. That's good.
So let's see, Phil.
Oh no, but I've got dining philosophers. So let's see. So I seem to have recovered from that. Oh, I hit those even before the STEP contract.
Phil, the IP address is in the chat. Yeah, so I deployed, if I remember the cadence, it was like, hello world and several high card row instances of high card row, several instances of philosopher. And then I got bored and I looked for other contracts in the GitHub and I did dupe and I did step. And step was really large and I was like, oh, wonder how that's going to land. But it did. And then then there was more philosophers and high card row, and I did to a count of 12.
Okay, I only have 11 blocks right now. I received block 15.
Oh, Paolo's proposing.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, let's see.
See,
Which
patience.
kind of side chain might you be on now?
I can check with which block number 10 I have.
There you go. But somebody else bonded and they got a Casper instance. Who was that? That was a while ago. It was like 15 minutes ago.
So this isn't really important, but for instance, when I do like a show blocks, like I'll say show block 4, it'll show me like another block with that hash. I think I copied and pasted one of them in the chat here.
Okay. Oh, Tom got Paolo's propose.
What bond amount did you use, Paolo? When you created your bonding deploys?
9876, something like 77.
Oh, for your bonding deploys? No, when you did your bonding deploys, what amount did you put in? Do you remember? Or what's the bond amount, Kelly?
Hold on. It's
It was something like that.
Is bonded. Hold on, looking at my screen. I honestly can't tell. Meta, can you see my screen?
Oh, let me look here. So you need to go up to the top of the block, scroll up, and look for that key higher up. Because that's not the proof of stake contract you're looking at.
Well, the block is now so big, I can't see it all.
No, go to the top of the block and then look for that key again.
I know, but listen, watch. Do you see what I'm trying to do? I can't go up anymore.
Oh, you can't scroll any further?
No, it's too big.
Okay.
That ship has sailed.
We should add the carriage return to logs in those things. It will help debugging.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we've got 60 seconds. We have learned a lot. Let's just take a quick check on, did we get all the tickets in that we wanted to get in is what I'm looking for. Rita, as you were creating tickets, did you label them with today's test? It's okay if the answer is no.
Yes, I did, but I only created one.
Okay.
Should I only created the one for the stream error so that you could
okay.
paste.
Yep, I see it. All right, do we need any other bugs? We've got the stream error.
Yeah, I don't know what else there's plenty to discuss. I just don't know how to organize the tickets.
Yeah, no worries.
By the way, I think that I was able to propose in the end just because I re-executed the no with the parameter, the message.
Oh, okay.
That could be a reason.
Meta, is there any other information that you want before we end the session?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. Is there anybody else? I'm going to submit my log. Is there anybody else's log that we need?
Yeah, just the one that I sent. When every time you show blocks, it shows you the wrong blocks.
Yeah, where did you put that?
I'm about to submit it now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Anything else, Meta?
Nope.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate your time and help today. Thanks so much.
All right. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.